Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy and blessed Thursday. And again, thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody over here in the chat. We got Jermaine in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Icy Kitty in the place to be. What's up, Icy Kitty? And thank you so much. Give thanks to Jermaine for that intro and outro. All right. All right, guys. Today is another reaction talk time with Shay Shay. Of course, we are reacting to 3 or more Kountry Wayne skits. We got some juicy ones. Y'all, I don't know what to say about Anthony and Mike and all these other people in Kountry Wayne. We're going to watch their skits. I'm going to react to them. You can react in the chat if you're over here. If you are at home watching in the bushes, you can react there, or you can leave a comment when this live is over. Before we start off with this live, guys, let me go ahead and ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not, I always have the wrong things up there. Man, this is what I'm supposed to have up here, okay? Anyway, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this content. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. The trick to that notification, in case you don't get my notification, is to cut it off, for me, and then click it again. All right. And share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much for all of your support, watching my videos, leaving comments, donating, and everything that you do. I definitely appreciate you guys. And again, thank you. All right. If you want to show additional support for this channel, you know what I'm about to say. You guys can do a super sticker, a super chat, a monthly membership for $4.99, or you can do a cash app to $Shay's Tube. All donations are used for this channel expenses. And thank you in advance. All right. The copyright disclaimer. Seems like I already read that. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen, and it will be in my comment area once this video is over. Again, thank you guys so much. All right, so over here in the chat, we got some more people over here. We got Jera. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, you said, oh, great job, Jermaine. Jermaine, I don't know if you're here because Jermaine is working, guys, so he may be touching, he may be coming in and out. So I'll tell him if he doesn't see, but he probably will see it, Icy Kitty. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys, with this Kountry Wayne reaction video. And let me just let y'all know straight up, I don't allow trolls over here unless you're just a funny type of troll. So don't come over here with no trolling crap. Okay, I'm trying to be good, you know, over here on this side of my live. All right, so don't make me show another side of Shay's too. All right, and then I got this stalker who loves to put up my videos, commenting and stuff like he does not have a life. But you can keep on doing it because you don't have a life. It's just simple as that. Recuse, you don't have a life. I know you think everybody on YouTube is afraid of you. Shay's too busy. All right. So every time you do something, I'm going to, you know, say something about it because I'm trying to understand why you keep on playing my videos over there. Worry about how many people watch my videos and what I'm talking about and things like that. Mind your business, dude. Mind your business. Because Shay's too definitely is not afraid of you and no one else for that matter. Okay. All right. So anyway, I had to say that. Okay. Jared, you definitely better chill out. All right. Because I'm not really the one you really want to be over here playing with. All right. Because I you know, I'll let you talk, you know, so I can just tell you off. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, otherwise you would get blocked. Okay. You can come over here as another person. You're still going to get blocked. All right. This is Kountry Wayne reaction talk time. Not no BS. You know what I'm saying? Not me covering the same damn information over and over, talking about the same stuff all day long. So if you don't want to be here, bounce your butt right up out of here. You know what I'm saying? All right. And if you do want to be here, get in line. All right. Get in line and talk about what we're getting ready to talk about. Point blank. Thank you, Jermaine. I don't really feel like playing today because I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I got these two, what you call these things, fans on and shit. So I don't feel like playing. I'm trying not to cuss. After that long talk I had with Jermaine last night, and I actually went back and revisited some of the stuff that I was saying. And I was like, man, you need to stop cussing too. You need to stop cussing. You know, I mean, I can say little bitty words like damn and things like that, but those major words I can say, no, I need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? So people will encourage you to say things. So I'm trying to, you know, resist that urge to want to cuss somebody out. So, you know, I'm not going to be playing that bull crap over here. So anyway, what's up, Marcus? Thank you for being here. Marcus, you remind me of somebody else on YouTube. Y'all look alike. But anyway, thank you for being here, honey. All right. All right. So let's go and get started. Jermaine, you don't hear that fan, do you? And hopefully sometime soon my air conditioner will be replaced because this man is out of the country. It's hard to get in contact with him. But hopefully it'll be replaced because it's like 107 degrees outside today. It's cool in here right now, though. Yeah, it really is. But damn, it's going to be like up to 107. It was 107, 110 yesterday. But I must say, I have been blessed with the weather here because this air conditioner has been out. He did repair that it broke again. It's been out for almost a month now. Thank you, Jermaine. So it is what it is, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I'm definitely, you know, blessed and everything. So far, it's going good. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. If you are at home or wherever you're at, go get you something cool to drink, okay? And get you something good to eat, but healthy. And also, if you are at work, watch me or listen to me on the down low. If you can, get you something cool to drink to, some water. All right, so let's go ahead and watch these skits and go ahead and do this reaction video. All right. Let me stop saying all right, man. I'm gonna start saying okay and all right all day, all the daggone time. All right. Okay, I was about to say it again. So let's go ahead and get started with this skits. Let me go ahead and mute this music real quick. And let's go ahead and present. Y'all make sure y'all check out my latest Night Owl talk time that I did last night. Icy Kitty was there. Thank you again, Icy Kitty. We had a good time last night. I had to hurry up though, but we had a good time talking about all these videos and these topics and stuff So go make sure y'all check those out. All right. So this first skit, guys, when Amber asked Anthony, does he care about her feelings like he did Shayla? These fans are bothering me because I can barely hear myself. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Hopefully it still does the job. I had to turn that one down. Okay. So again, Amber is asking Anthony, does he care about her feelings like he did Shayla? And y'all, I don't know what the heck Anthony be thinking about. I guess he's trying to be honest, but he looks like, I don't know, y'all. Let y'all watch this.
Yeah, it's just finishing up some work.
Yeah, it's crazy. You haven't been anywhere all day.
Yeah. You know, I miss the days when you actually had to go into the office. You know, like when I first graduated college and I got my first internship, I had to throw on a suit, go into the office. Now everything's digital, so you can work anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Takes the grit out of it.
Anywhere in the world. Is there anywhere you want to go?
No, not really.
So there's no place you want to go, but just kind of don't want to tell me.
No.
Okay. So have you talked to Shayla lately?
No, I haven't talked to her in a while. You know, I just don't want to deal with all that drama. I know she already feels bad. I just don't want to go through the back and forth, yelling. You know, she's already going through enough.
She's already going. Anthony, look, I'm gonna have to keep it real with you because I feel like that's what I at least owe myself is to keep it real. It's crazy to me that she would sit here and talk to me about her feelings and about what she's going through. It's crazy to me that you could be so thoughtful when it comes to Shayla, but when I was over here by myself going through hell, you wasn't thinking about me at all. Like how is that possible?
It's not like
No, it is like that. You just sat here and told me you are concerned about her feelings and what she's going through. What about what I went through, Anthony? Huh? What about the embarrassment that I went through? Huh? What about the nights I filled my pillow with tears? What about those nights, Aunt? And you sitting you sitting here talking to me about her feelings?
Amber is different.
It's different how, Aunt? Tell me how it's different.
I mean, I got a baby over there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go inside. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Hold on. I want to get her respect.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, y'all see that expression, right? She does not appreciate what Anthony crazy self just said. So you know what? He just showed his true feelings. All right, so I'm about to change my mind about this marriage on everything. Somebody in the comment section over here said, I'm sick of this, Amber, get your divorce, please. Another person said, yeah, this ain't going to work out. Another person said, divorce him, Amber. I had hope, but not now. Somebody else said, I keep saying Amber would never be happy in this marriage because there's a baby involved. It's a constant reminder of infidelity. So somebody said the baby isn't his though. And then Two Blessed came back and said, well, it is until they can prove it is. It is. So in the meantime, she's in a marriage unhappy till the truth comes out. I'd be so glad when he finds out because he's the only one happy and getting by with everything. You know what? I agree with those comments. Okay. Usually I don't agree with all of the comments, but I definitely agree with those. Okay. Let me go ahead and read y'all comments first. And let me just say, hey, to Tanya, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Michael Brown, good afternoon to you. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else. I think that's it. I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I did, sorry about that. Okay, let's go ahead and read y'all comments real quick. You said, hello, Shades too. Vegas too hot, no matter what you think, what you drink, cold. I know that's right. It definitely is hot over there because we went there and went to the casinos. And man, in certain areas, almost like I was so hot. You know what I'm saying? It was hot as you know what. Hot. Okay, but I love that area. It's like it's got New York, Paris. I forgot what you call it, the Strip. It's really nice right there. And thank you again for being here. Okay, so you said, yep, we definitely had a good time. We sure did. That's why y'all need to come and watch my Night Owl Talk Time. Okay, now you say Anthony show his true feelings, and no, he doesn't. He definitely showed his daggone true feelings, and he definitely means everything he said. He did not care, in my opinion, he did not care about Amber's feelings. He was very disrespectful back then, and just he did not act like a husband. He just didn't. You know, he didn't care. He cared more about Shayla feelings back then. You said, I hope not. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks Anthony is a husband material for for Amber. You know what? I'm beginning to say the same thing. I mean, you know, when he was cheating, of course I thought that, but then I thought that he was, you know, being sincere and everything. But now I'm beginning to think something else because of, you know, his actions, what he's saying. He's still feeling some type of way about Shayla, the one that helped create all of this mess. So Marcus, I'm beginning to think just like you. And Tanya said, Marcus, you are 100% correct. I will never understand why Amber took him back. You know, she was trying to do what God was telling her, but at the same time, God is not telling you to be a fool. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said before, even when I was happy that they were back together, I said Amber just needs to watch and listen. Just like I wrote on my community board today, that people need to watch and listen. And then you can tell everything you need to tell just by watching and listening. And that's what she needs to continue to do because he's showing his true colors. Listen to what he said today. Goodness. He sure hasn't. You say Anthony has not done anything to make Amber feel secure. Not one daggone thing. He has not been over there to Shayla's house to let Shayla know that it's over. He didn't set any boundaries when he was there. He lets the girl run over him. He has not even thought about going to get another paternity test or going to court to set up visitation rights and things like that. So he does not have to be bothered with her. He has not told Amber about the apartment, told Shayla she has 30 days or 60 days to get out of there. He just really, in my opinion, he has not done anything. He hasn't set up any boundaries or anything. And he's lying. Okay? Right. And that, you know what? The miscarriage was because of him, and taking the baby away was because of Anthony and his choices. Right, he should have said that with his stupid ass. That's stupid. Y'all remember so I can say small cursing words, okay? That is very stupid, all right? I don't understand why he said that crazy stuff. Yeah, he's slow. I told you before, he's a simp and he's slow and weak. You know, I just like a man that is a simp, weak, and slow as ever, and liars, okay? and just, you know, manipulative, untrustworthy type of men. They are nothing but a piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. And honestly, like I said, this is a skit. I said in the real world, I don't know if I could take him back, because all I would be thinking about, not even the baby so much. Y'all know what made me mad is the fact that he had the audacity to continue to cheat with this woman, to put her first, to let this woman act like she was his wife, to let this woman get on social media and post stuff, to take her out of the country, just all this stuff he did. It's just plainly ridiculous. Hey Sharon, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for being here. You say Anthony just messed up. He should go back to Shayla and leave Amber alone. Sign those divorce papers. Listen, guys, sometimes you just have to sign those divorce papers, okay? You have to let people go. I don't care how long you've been together. They haven't been together that long, but I'm just saying, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If they keep on bringing chaos to your life, you have to let them go, whether it's emotional, financial, relationship-wise, whatever. If there are a lot of negativities, you cannot stay in these relationships with these people, man. Goodness. Yes, we can forgive people and stuff, but if they're not showing you through actions that they really want to be with you and that they are really a changed person, then yes, let their butts go. Yeah, that strip is nice. I'm telling you, I had a good time on that strip. I took pictures too. Took a lot of them. I just wish I would have won some money. I couldn't win anything in Vegas. But you know what? I really don't be winning at any casino. I mean, I have had my times I have won, but majority of the times I'm playing wrong. And I do be winning. I just don't be having enough money in the machines. So I haven't been to the casino in a couple months now, because the last time I went, my butt, well, not the last time, but the third of the last time that I went, I had hit. And of course, once again, it would have been a lot of money too. Once again, Shay's 2 was playing with one credit. So I was like, girl, if you can't comprehend how to play these slot machines and then cheat, I don't understand why you're there. And then this man told me the same thing, and I thought about what he said. He was like, if you play scared, or you cannot follow these directions, or you're playing cheap, you really just don't even come, unless you're just going to come and watch, because you're just wasting up time and money. And so that's why I haven't been, until I can just, get up my confidence and do what I'm supposed to do, what I tell myself I'm going to do before I go into the casino. But it's fun. It's fun to go. You said hey, Trap Star, thank you so much for being here. He put Shayla and that baby before his wife, which is crazy. The Bible says the husband, it says God come first, and then the spouse comes second, then the kids. He's all the way backwards, okay? You said you hate the way the writers assassinate the men's characters, especially Anthony. I said that before, Marcus, and you are right. They make these men here in these skits look weak. I'm sitting on my necklace. I was wondering what that was. He makes the men look very weak and untrustworthy and conniving and manipulative. That's not a good look, because all of these men are basically black too. He had Victor on there looking almost similar, but Victor is no longer there. I haven't seen Victor in months. I guess they just wrote him out. But he makes these men look like that, and it's really, not a good look for all of them to be looking like this. Let's get somebody that's strong, has good values, somebody that's committed, faithful, respectful, and things like that too. You say he hasn't gone to the attorney to establish joint custody because he plans on leaving everything like it was. Yeah, I know. And he's going to get messed up in the process. Just watch. Especially when it's revealed that that baby isn't his. He's so stupid, man. I have never in my life. Actually, I do know one other stupid ass man. Okay, but besides the other person in the real life, he's stupid as hell too. This is one of the most stupidest men I have ever seen on everything. I mean, he let this woman run over him. He let this woman kick him in his butt. He did not call the police to have her but arrested. He let her threaten to spit on him, to beat him up, she even told her mom if she had weapons. He's not going to stop and smell the coffee until something serious happens. Okay? You said, I don't understand why this man hasn't even offered Bam a vacation so they can build their relationship. He should take her to Africa or somewhere in Europe. Right. That's what I said. Paris, somewhere, somewhere romantic. He can even go to Italy and stuff, somewhere romantic. Well, not Italy because she went there with Victor, right? But Paris, France, somewhere very romantic. London, anywhere. You said, Trap Star, he's too weak to be Amber's husband. He's never even taken her on a honeymoon, but he goes and takes Shayla to Jamaica and gave her a shopping spree while Amber was left taking care of that club. And that's nothing. Remember when I said he can show, put that on my bed, he can show Amber love and affection as well if he start taking if he start showing some concern for the club, start going to the club, acting like a real business owner, doing stuff like that with Amber too, and then set up a vacation. Even if they don't go out of the country, he can go to somewhere in Atlanta, because I used to live in ATL. You can go downtown Atlanta, rent a very, very, very nice hotel and chill there, just get away from everything, get away from Shayla and all that. And then they need to talk for real there. Tell her what happened, how Shayla reeled you in. You and your wife set up what y'all need to do. Go get a dang on DNA test, go to court and set up visitation rights and stop being stupid. But I tell you what, guys, he does not want to do that. Because you know what? I think he still wants Shayla. I really do. Yeah, those slots are set at a percentage. And I believe that. But you know what? I have been to, I forgot when that was, maybe 2 years ago. I went to the casino with my soon-to-be ex, and he likes to make jokes about me not being able to play right. And so we went to a Harrah's, I think. As soon as I put a $20 bill in the machine, I won. I hit for $300-something. You could tell he was, jealous about me winning. And I was, I'm always joking and making jokes and stuff when he's losing. And so we ended up going to another casino, Pachanga. I went there, the first machine, I was looking for one particular machine. I went to the wrong one. It looks the same, but it wasn't the same. And I put $20 in that and lost. So I went and searched for the machine and found it. As soon as I put my $20 in, y'all, I hit out the hit, out the hit, out the hit. I won like $3,000 in that machine with the just $20. Okay. About 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I went to the casino in Fresno, right? It's not in Fresno, but I'm just saying Fresno. I went to the machine. As soon as I went to the machine and put the $20 in there, I won. I kept on hitting. I won for $400. I forgot how much I won that night, but I kept on winning. My daughter, who is grown, was sitting next to me. I gave her $20. She hit. So sometimes when I go to the casino, I'll win like that. But a lot of times, I just don't be playing, enough money. And it'll hit, and then I don't get anything. And then when I bring it up, it'll hit again, but it just does not hit for that combination again. So of course it's set. But you never know. I sat there and watched a lady win $10,000 a couple of months ago, and I actually was able to take a picture of her and I posted it on my community board. She won 10 grand. I forgot how much she told me she played with, but she won 10 grand. And then a long time ago, me and my soon-to-be ex, we was at Silver Star, and this man won $80,000 at the casino. But I'm not gonna lie, he was playing in the high dollar section and stuff, but he won $80,000 in. They bought that briefcase out to him with all that money, man. And then this older man won a couple of years when we went to the one here, and he won. We were in the high dollar section, and of course I was over there too, playing wrong like usual, and I was playing cheap. I was playing with one $5 bill. The damn machine hit. Everybody started running over there. They get over there. Your girl got one damn $5 in there, thinking that I won, jumping up and down, and didn't win a damn thing. She got to play with more than one $5. So I was like, girl, if you cannot hang with these big ballers, stay out of this section, okay? Stay out of this section. So anyway, he won like $18,000. So he gave me and my soon-to-be ex like $20 a piece. So that was nice. But yeah, I have had fun there. I have won. My soon-to-be ex always wins. But he plays different than me. He plays in a high dollar section. He plays different than myself. I play very cheap, and that's why sometimes when it does hit, I just don't be winning anything. So when I go back, I'm gonna just make sure I go back, with enough money. And that's another thing. I be going to the casino. Y'all don't laugh. I be going to the casino with $50. I know y'all want to laugh. My ass is so cheap. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been with 100, and that's not that much either. But I mean, for real, I have went to the casino with $50 and only played $25. My ass is cheap, y'all. When it comes to that casino. Anyway, Tanya, you said they have the women sleeping with different men. The men seem to be weak for the women, and the women, they weak. All of them are weak. Okay? Stay faithful, but nothing in the world. They cheat all the damn time. That's all they do is cheat, 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 cheat. It's like, they can't be faithful, you guys. They can't. Jewel, thank you so much for being here. And you know what? I hate to say it, y'all. I'm beginning to say she needs to just go ahead and divorce this man. He got too much baggage. He won't even go and do a second paternity test. He won't set Shayla straight. He let that girl do whatever she wants to, and that mama of hers need to be set straight too. I can't stand that B. All right? His business deals must be so easy. And caveman maker. Yeah, he said today that he does everything on the phone. But damn, can you go to your office sometime and put on a suit and look professional? Yeah. I have won a lot of money ice skating, even on radio stations. One year in particular, I think it was in 2006. I'm telling you straight up, they had these games on the radio station in Atlanta, and I'm not joking. I won every single day playing different radio games. I won $1,700, $1,500, $1,200, $500 so many times, $1,000. I mean, every radio station I listened to, I won money. The country radio stations definitely won. I think it's 103. I can't remember the radio station here. 93 point whatever. I think that's the radio station here. I won from every single radio station that I listened to for 2 years straight. I had to claim it on taxes. Your girl be winning money even on the scratch offs, y'all. I bought a $2 scratch off during the Super Bowl this year. $2. No, it wasn't a $2, $1. And won $200. And before that, I did the same thing and won $200 again. And then a couple of weeks ago, I bought a $1 scratch off. Crazy 8. I think it's called Crazy 8 or Straight 8. That's why I always play that. One ticket, $88. $30, stuff like that. So that's what, that's the way you play. You don't be giving them all your money, shit. She sure does, Michael. And I wish you would change these, just change it just a little. All right, just a little. Michael Brown, Wayne said he writes Amber, Anthony, and Shayla skits. Oh, okay. But I know people been saying that Amber has been writing stuff too. So I don't know for sure. He said, well, that explains the reason Anthony is so weak. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. My sister take $100 when she go gamble. I know that's right. Shit, my soon-to-be ex be taking $500. Okay, I can't roll like that. He's an owner-operated truck driver. I'm just doing Uber delivery. I cannot be playing, $500. He doesn't do that now, but he used to. I cannot be playing $500 in a casino because I can be going shopping, paying some bills, put some money in the bank. I just can't do it. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't like going with him. One time before I left DFW, I went to that casino out there. What's the name of it? The Windstar, I think. I went out there and won. I don't even remember. It was a lot. And y'all, I'm sitting up here listening to him and getting jealous about what he was doing and trying to be like other people. I'm not gonna lie, I played all that money back and lost it. I was so damn mad. I was so mad at him and myself because I said from that day on, I would not listen to him again. And then I messed up again here. I won. I don't remember. I won at the Pachanga. I didn't play the money the same day I won. What I did is went back to the casino a couple of days. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I convinced him to go back. Went back to the damn casino and lost $1,000. And so that's why I don't When I win a major amount of money, the only thing I'll play is $100 or $200. After that, I'm not playing again. I'm not going back because you end up losing your money. You know, a lot of people have done that. I met a dude at the casino who lost $25,000. I met a woman who lost so much money, she ended up losing her house. You know what I'm saying? So people, they get hooked on them slots, you guys, especially at that table. I can't play the table, you know, but yeah, some people be really losing money. I'm telling you straight up. So you said, Trap Star, Wayne has some issues. Every character except for him has something wrong with them. They sure do. I mean, every single one of them. Well, Chase, I think Chase is okay. What y'all think about Chase? Him and Candace seem to be going strong. And he hasn't cheated. He's just goofy as hell, but he seems like an okay guy. I mean, I don't agree with some of the things that Chase does. But yeah, Chase seems a little bit more solid than the other men. You know I'm going to play that. It was so fake. Brody didn't even hug her back. And if he did, he didn't want to. Okay, what's up? I'm going to show y'all that. What's up, Alexis? Thank you so much for being here. Amber is mad. She sure is. Can't you see her right there? She definitely is mad. Shakia, thank you so much for being here. I still have hope for Amber and Anthony, but he should feel bad about what he said. I really believe, Shakia said hey to everybody. I really believe Anthony needs to leave Amber and Shayla and get his mind right so he can be a better example of a father for Kai. You know what? You and Jermaine said the same thing. I didn't agree with that, but I don't know. I'm beginning to change my mind. But something is wrong with that dude. Tanya said hey to you, Kia. Wayne said that Amber writes her own skits and she produces other skits as well. Her and Mike. Yeah, I heard that too about Mike doing it. I think he lets everybody join in. Not everybody, but them join in with him. They sure do. Yeah, some people put their rent and bill money in them slots. A long time ago when I first met my soon-to-be ex, I didn't put my rent money in there, but I would go to the casino hoping that I could win money to get certain things that I wanted, which is the wrong way to go to the casino because the majority of the time, you are not going to win a damn thing. And then on top of that, my butt never played with no more than $50 or $100 because my ass is cheap as ever. You know, and then he would be playing with a lot of money, and I'd be jealous at times about him being able to play with a lot of money. Because even if he give me, the money to play with, because back then I was a stay-at-home mom too. My ass still wouldn't play with all the money. He can give me $200, and I'll play with just 50 or 100, and keep the other 100 and put it in my pocket. And then when he wins, he gives me more money. I'll keep half of that and play with the rest. My ass, man. I just couldn't see putting all my money into a slot machine. It's much like the time when the dude I was talking to gave me money to stay at home and talk to him on the phone. He asked me how much I make a day. I said $100. So he gave me the money. My ass still with the work, y'all. Still with the work, because all I be thinking about is this right here. You can still talk on the phone, but at the same time, you can have more money if you still go to work. You got the 100, you go to work and make another 100. That's 200, right? And you can still talk on the phone. I don't even know why he got mad because I'm just, that's a smart business move right there. In this world today, you got to know how to do these smart business moves. And Jermaine, he was so mad at me that day he told me to stay at home because I forgot what had happened. Something crazy was happening. And he told me it was too dangerous. Y'all know what I did. I still went to work. Okay? So, yeah. So, at the casino, I did the same thing. He would give me money to play. I would play with someone and keep the rest. Here. You said what's crazy is Wayne even makes Arby look and act like a son. Right. And I don't know why, because Arby does not seem like he's a weak man. But they definitely make him look weak. Did you see the DoorDash video of the customer that found out where the driver lived and bashed her car up over a cheap 10-piece wing order? No. But I did see the one where the lady, and I think I showed that, lied on the DoorDash or Uber Eats person and said she didn't get her food, but she was eating it. And the lady ended up getting fired. Not the Uber Eats lady, but the person at the job did. And I showed that and reacted to it. But the only crazy thing that I had happen while I've been doing Uber Eats is the other day. This customer said that they were going to, y'all get ready to laugh now, well, he was going to give me a $15 tip to go, I think it was like 14 miles. So the whole run paid $20 or $21, something like that. I don't know, or $22, $23, something like that. I get down there and take him his food, which took me about 30 minutes to get there, around 20 to 30 minutes. I come back an hour later. I'm looking on the app to see if this the tip there. It's not there. This man did a, what you call that? A bait thing, a tip bait, or whatever you call it. I was so mad at him. I called Uber, but it takes you forever to get in touch with them. So I said, forget it. But I said, you know what? I'm going to screenshot his damn name. His order better never come up again for me, because I'm going to act like I'm taking this order and then I'm canceling it. The thing is, I don't know why customers think we will get in trouble. We are independent contractors, okay? If they take you off the app, all you do is go work for DoorDash or somebody else. Most people are assigned to more than one delivery company. I'm not, because it's just an extra, like, you know, a job for me to get my little stuff I need to pay paid and things like that. Plus, at the same time, be able to, when I started, I was homeschooling my son, to be able to homeschool and make sure that I'm here with my kids to help them grow up the way that I want them to grow up, and also to do the things I need to do. And so that's why I started doing Uber Eats. And the thing is, I don't do but one, but some people do more than one. Okay, so they can't really fire us. The only thing they can do is deactivate you, and they don't deactivate for stupid stuff like that. Okay, you got to really be doing stuff. So when some of these customers be doing threats and shit, I just laugh. I had one got mad because I refused to come to her home, right? And this, I'm not joking, this woman sent me a message calling me a bitch and everything. And boy, let me tell you something. I had to call Uber Eats, because you know that I had made a message back to her. But since I called Uber, they told me no reply back to her. So I took the message and didn't send it. And I was like, this lady just don't know. I will send her a message and tell her, but what I should have done is pretend like I didn't know. And then when if she would have started some stuff at her house, no, I was just joking. But anyway, for real, that's what I was thinking at first. But I had to do the right thing. But she went off and thought I was gonna still bring her food. And Uber asked me, did I still want to take the order too? And I told him no, because I know how I am. If this woman calls me a bitch in my face, she's gonna wish she didn't. Okay, point blank. And so I declined the order, told them to cancel it, and she really got mad. I'm sending messages. Come on, you're gonna lose your job today, bitch. And I laughed about it. I'm still working for him, right? Okay. One thing her dumb stuff don't know, she doesn't know, is that I'm not an employee of Uber Eats. Okay, I'm an independent contractor. Meaning, if they unassign me, I can just go work for DoorDash, Grubhub, or anyone else that I choose to. Nobody cares. Some of these customers will make you go to jail. Okay, fortunately, I haven't had none like that except her and a dude who did the tip bait. That's it. Now they see why some of these drivers do what they do. I would never do what these drivers do, but some of these drivers will come back to your house and do things. And that's another thing. Why would you tip bait when you know these people know where you live at? That's stupid. People don't think. They do not think. Anyway, you say, yes, Amber and Mike are producers, writers, but the morning skits are Wayne skits. Okay. I don't think that baby is a son. Chase is part of the company with Wayne, right? Let's see what else y'all got here. That's why they don't play with Chase character like they do the others. He is one of the founders with Wayne. Really? I didn't know that. Oh man, Chase. I did not know that. So Chase, Amber, Ernestine, wow, Mike and Wayne are all producers. So they're investing their money and stuff. And the others are writers. That's good, y'all. My guy friend asked me out to dinner, and we can go to dinner at his house and go, or wait a minute. He said, my guy friend asked me out to dinner, and we can go to dinner at his house or go to a restaurant. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, if I meet, once my divorce is finalized and I meet a dude, he's going to have to be fine though. Okay, he's going to have to really look good. I mean, he don't have to look like, he doesn't have to be a 10, but he needs to at least be a 7.5. Okay, he needs to take care of his body. He needs to work out, damn it. Okay, and I mean, he got to be somewhat decent looking. He can't be all old and dried up either. Okay, for real. But yeah, if he wants to go out, I'm not going to go to his house at first, but we can go to dinner at a restaurant. But later on in the future, if he wants to do a dinner at his house, we can do a dinner at his house, especially if he can cook, or either I can cook at his house. That's a nice little date and watch a movie, things like that on Netflix or Tubi. Tubi. Okay, Tubi be having some good movies, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you saw it? With her scandalous butt. Still in a $3 meal. I have had people tell me they couldn't tip me. And I said, okay, cool. Or they give me like a 50-cent tip or $1. I don't really get mad. At first I used to, and then I changed it. Because I was like, you don't know, just because you're in a nice neighborhood, you do not know who is struggling. So therefore, if somebody tip you 50 cents, stop tripping, because you don't know what these people are going through, because they live in a nice area and stuff, a nice city. It doesn't mean that they are doing so good. And then you say, well, they ordering food. Well, maybe they order food because it may be cheaper than going to the grocery store buying a bunch of groceries. So I really don't do it because honestly, the people who give me $40 tips, $20 tips, things like that, they make up for the ones who do not give good tips. I have had a person give me like $100 tip. It was close to 100. It was like $98. And I was just joking with that dude. Okay, so yeah. You get what you put out. Okay, in any job. I always remember that. You said Ernestine was also with Wayne since the beginning. Athena too. As a producer, huh? Yeah, he got to be, who's cute? Oh, your boyfriend? Oh, girl, that's good. Yeah, ain't nothing like a fine ass man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when he's fine, I mean, it is a good thing. Ugly ass men be trying to talk about you, trying to be players, need their butts kicked. All right? Yeah, I can cook too. I don't cook, but I can cook. Tanya, thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you, Tanya. Yay. I am so daggone silly, y'all. Let's put this up for Tanya. I got a slot machine, but I got to get it because it's still packed up. That's what I usually put away when I get a donation or whatever. There you go, Tanya. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what? Besides Jermaine, I think you are the first person who donated $10 to Shay's Tube. And you know what? That is a great donation. It can definitely go toward, my StreamYard, my next StreamYard build. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. You said Krim got some good movies on Tubi. Really? I'm going to have to watch that. Yeah, Tubi. I heard another content creator talking about Tubi. So one day I decided to go watch it. They got some good movies on there. I know y'all, if y'all see it, y'all be laughing at some of the movies. But some of the movies are good. And then they got those old sitcoms on there and stuff, stuff that I used to watch, like what is it called? The Visitors. They got all that on there. Sanford and Son, all that stuff. So I'll be watching that stuff, man. I'll be watching all that stuff. They're not hiring in this area. Let me tell you about Uber Eats grocery shopping, though. I had signed up for it, thinking I was going to make a lot of money. These people want you to go grocery shopping for them. I'm not joking, for $5. You spend at least 30 minutes in the store shopping for $5 in a $2 tip. So I stopped doing it, and then they updated their app, and somehow they put me back on it. So every now and then I'll go do a shop and pay, where you shop for a person and then you pay for it with the Uber Eats card. The last one I did, though, I should have taken it because they had me shopping for 24 items for, I think, $14 or $10, somewhere around that. Granted, it was around the corner from where I live, but I was teed off, y'all, in that store. I'm not going to lie. Even though I got all their food and took it to them, I was teed off because I was like, Uber needs to be ashamed of themselves. And when I stopped being assigned to them, y'all, I'm going to do a whole video and tell y'all the 100% truth about Uber Eats. And that's on everything. I don't care if they get mad. Point blank. You said maybe not the producers, but actors. Okay. Yeah, that was a good ass show. The Visitors, that's what it's called. The Amazon and Desperate Housewives. I be watching all that stuff, y'all. I was watching Nip Tuck again, and I hate the man, the really fine looking man, just passed about 2 weeks ago. But I watched Nip Tuck. I watched the whole season again, and I just be watching all that stuff, y'all. Not so much here, but when I was in my other house, I was watching all that stuff all the time. She does? Man, I'm about to watch that. I didn't know she had movies on Tubi. I know the dude who played Biggie Smalls, he has a lot of movies on Tubi, and those are the first movies I started watching when I turned Tubi on. You said Anthony's more happier being back home than he is getting back with his wife. I think both Amber and Anthony have settled with each other. Yeah, I mean, I can't really tell no more. Anthony is so weird acting. Honestly, I can't even tell anymore with him. He's just, ugh. Okay, y'all, let's go to the second skit real quick, okay? Let's go ahead and go to it. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell with him. He's so damn indecisive, man. Remember the skit right here yesterday? That was a good skit. Until Dalen started about to run his mouth too much. Okay, now let's jump into the one with this fake ass heifer pretending like she's actually crying.
What's going on?
Everything is great as it goes.
Y'all hear that?
Looks like you just came from the site. Making money.
That's what I do.
Have you talked to Shayla?
About what?
About what? Are you that disconnected from your family?
What are you talking about, Angelina?
It's about Anthony.
What about Anthony?
He's going back to Amber. And it has broken her heart to pieces. Your daughter has no idea what to do, and I don't know how to help her.
It's probably a blessing in disguise.
Oh, there you go again. Don't you care about how she feels?
You know I care about my daughters, Angelina. But I don't care too much about Anthony.
Brody, I have done everything that I could do to help our girls. Specifically Shayla, because she was in such a bad position when we got here. I know I'm a good mother. I know I've poured out to her. I probably should have kept. I just saw this. I saw it coming and I did not know. I didn't know what else to do for her. But to watch her fall apart like this.
Angelina, Listen, you a good mother. Them girls, they're grown.
That's not
They gotta make their own decisions.
Brody. I
Angelina,
don't know what else to do for them.
baby, you a good mother.
I know. I am. But there's so much more I could have done for her. I could have just told her. I could have agreed with you. I don't know what else more I could have done, but
You've done enough. All right? Now she gonna be all right. She got me, she got you. All right?
does she?
Yes. She has her family.
She has a father that's not even present. You didn't even know what happened with her. But yet, you're standing here telling me she has you? Pam has you.
You know my family is most important to me.
Is it?
Hey, let's stop that. Let's go back and get a rooster right here looking like a little rooster. Okay. Somebody say, Angelina, you done enough. She put her in that state. Another commenter said, Angelina, you've been giving Shayla the wrong advice. Her husband know about Shayla and Anthony because Shayla went to talk to your husband. Wait, did she just say she's a good mother while still pushing her daughter towards a married man? And then somebody talked about those crocodile tears. She is manipulating him. She's manipulating herself. Brody does not believe this woman. All right, she's manipulating herself, you guys. Brody know what he has, and I don't see where she's being a good mother either, because a good mother does not encourage her daughter to be around, sleeping around with a married man and going after a married man. Good mothers don't do that. They do not do that. All right, let's see what y'all saying here. So Alexa said, congratulations to Mike and Sonny. We're gonna see that. I have hope for Anthony and Amber. I do too, but man, it's running out. Marcus, good point. He's happy being at the house. He's definitely happy being at that house. Angelina is definitely fake crying. And you said Brody is a simp too. He lets Angelina get away with too much. She sure is pushing hard to put, she sure is trying hard to push out a tear. And again, thank you, Tanya C, for the first $10 donation. You said he is going to end up getting back with Brody. You mean she's going to end up getting back with him? Oh, you said no, Brody is going to end up getting back with her. I hope not. But guess what? Even if he does, he's going to end up leaving her for good once he finds out she changed that DNA test. If they make that a reality, he's going to leave her for good then, because then he's going to question if those girls are actually his. Because if she's doing that with Shayla and Anthony, she could have done that with him. If they play this skit right, this scene, the storyline right, they would do it like that. Okay? Now let's go to the next skit. Okay. So now we're going to jump up to, wait a minute, what is he talking about right here? Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, because they're going to do some little gossiping in this right here. This is Mike, in case you don't know.
Brother.
He's going to tell Wayne that Sonny is pregnant.
Man, good to see you, man.
All right. See you, boy. Every time. Hey, man. Huh? It's blessed to see my brother.
Yeah, man.
Time to time, you know what I'm saying? You don't spend too much time with your brother no more.
Hey,
I got been busy, man. Been real busy. Too busy, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got some news for you, man.
What's up?
So, you remember Sonny? The one I told you about, the one Texas, the trainer?
Okay.
Yeah, she pregnant.
By you?
She pregnant for real, man. We went saw the ultrasound yesterday.
Well, congratulations, man. Wow. So you got a baby on the way.
Baby on the way, man.
Well, shoot, you such a good place up there to the Shayla baby. Now God gave you a real chance to be one. God, dog. Well, congratulations, man. So that's what that was about, huh?
Yeah, I just know, I see you did it a lot of times. You did it right.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know if I did it right. It just turned out right because I love him. Yeah. Love got a strange way of fixing things. But one thing I got to say to you, bro, you got a baby on the way. In a real way, it's going to change your life. Cause I know you got Blake, but you wasn't there for Blake life in the beginning. So with this right here, it feels like moments like this with the kids are going to change your life because now you got something to live for. So, because I ain't going to lie, me and you brothers, I ain't going to lie, man, you play a lot for your age. You live kind of free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm free.
You know what I'm saying? You might clean up your condo a little different now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's gonna give you that thing that you need, man. That you always need. It's gonna give you that extra push because the person you already a high quality individual. Well, having that baby, having a child give you a different perspective on life. Because it ain't just about you now.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm excited, but being honest, I'm definitely, I don't know if I say scared, but a little nervous, maybe scared.
Those the right feelings.
Yeah.
Hey, it's best to be nervous, scared, anxiety, because it's something that's real. Sometimes when you go in and don't have those feelings, you think it's a game. It ain't no game. You're dealing with a whole nother human being with a whole different heartbeat, will have his own issues, but in a strange way, man, it make you strong. Hey, bro, congratulations. That's all I gotta say, dog.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So what you and Sonny gonna do though?
It's
baby mama is a different situation. Let's talk about that. Now that's what we used to talk about. Because you talking about having a girl or a baby mama.
Okay. So it's the next skit where he's going to be telling, I think Wayne is going to be telling Amber's and Anthony's business. Okay. But let's talk about this real quick. Somebody said, why is everybody coming to Wayne like he is the pastor of skit land? I don't know. This man can't even keep a woman and he's a player. Then somebody said, how is Wayne trying to give advice when he has 10 kids of his own? Well, since he has a lot of kids, he can definitely give Mike advice. But the real question is, why is everyone acting like this is Mike's first baby? Don't forget he has a daughter. You know what I'm saying? He has a daughter, so this is not new to him. Why are they acting like this is his first baby? Period. It's crazy. Let's see what y'all saying. You said you are happy for Mike and Sonny. You say you think they are together in real life. I don't know. I need to look to find out. So I think Melissa is still a better match for Mike. Yes, she's a little rough around the edges, but she's real and keeps him accountable. Yeah, I like Melissa. I honestly don't know which one is a great match for him because I was watching Mike and Melissa and Sonny, at one time a lot. And then when Kountry Wayne started with this Amber and Anthony stuff, I stopped watching some of these people. I from time to time I go in there and look at their skits, but not like I used to. But I'm not sure which one makes the better woman for him. Because at one time, Sonny had her own issues with her ex-husband doing the most. And then Melissa definitely had her issues with Jane. Well, so it was a lot. And then Mike had his issues with Shayla. So it was a lot. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know which one would be the better woman for him. So you said Sonny has been in Mike's corner and hold him accountable too. Yeah. Melissa is working now, right? Because I thought I saw her working inside of a store, the clothing store. So again, I don't know. I have to watch their skits a little bit more to make that determination. I don't know which one is better for him. But if Melissa is still fooling around with JMO, that's a hot ass mess, okay? So I have to see, once I continue to watch their skits. She sure was. Y'all remember that? I was watching it then. Because Hope was going to beat his butt. And that was a tripped out ass storyline. I was like, look at these old ass men up here trying to fight. He sure did. Who was hiding Mike from Hope? Was it Melissa or Sonny? Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yep. J-Mo bought her a car. And he pays those bills at that house. Just like he pays Ernestine's bills. J-Mo must be really making a lot of money doing all them, you know what? Sonny, I thought so. Yeah, that's right. She sure was. Yep. So Sonny, Sonny is a decent woman too, Melissa is a little like you said, Marcus, rough around the edges, but she cool. That's when he accused her of stealing his chain. She sure did get that chain back. But Sonny would have got it back too, because she would have beat some butts. All right, let's go to the next skit. Let me find the one. Here it is right here. Talking about Anthony now and Amber.
That's the whole Melissa situation now, but the baby mama situation, man. That's what I'm telling you. But that's the problem with the kids. They don't tell you. Baby mama, man. Yeah, boy. Cause she got a baby. She connected to you, and no woman want to have a split up home. I ain't gonna call it a broken home, cause sometimes the homes gonna be broken unless it's broke. You know what I'm saying? A split up home.
I'm gonna get her if we don't get together. I'm gonna get her a spot. I want to get her something I got access to.
But yeah, I'm just letting you know she gonna be mad because she ain't spotting no more for 9 months. So, and boy, there's a lot going on, man. Anthony, man, left Shayla, man, went back to Amber too. That's another split up situation.
Went back to Amber.
Yeah. And boy, he back with Amber. They back together. Shayla is alone. That man left Shayla in the baby. Damn. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. And Amber, she took him back.
Yeah, man. I guess, hey, that's her husband. Shoot. I guess she feel like, man, all this stuff she did, I guess that was her karma.
Oh, man.
Yeah, his karma, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of karma going on.
What made it? You talked to him about that?
I mean, I talk to everybody, man, but one thing I know, what I try to do is stay out of people's business. Mm-hmm. I really don't care. We all got our own problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was Shayla. Oh, boy, you ain't thinking about going back, are you?
I definitely ain't going back.
Oh, I was just saying. Shayla had you gone too. I guess that spell done been broken. Yeah. But I thought, what I thought about Aunt though, man? I said, for Aunt to go back and get Amber like that, but he was so for sure on Shayla. Deep down in my soul, I feel like Aunt doing that for that money.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like because I know him. He's so serious about his money, man.
Yeah.
And his business. And for him to just shift like that.
It could be that, man. It could be, that was his wife, man. Maybe he got with Shayla and realized that she was there. Maybe she was just there for the money.
I can't, me and Shayla don't get along all the time. We had our differences, but no, I don't think she just there for the money.
Man.
And Aunt, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Cause I know, for me, this is a weird situation. Me and him still doing business together. The fact that me and Amber, even though it was before the marriage, I know they'd be going through his mind.
It was. You know what I found out from Amber? I know it was before the marriage, but I didn't know it was the day. The day before she told me that.
Yeah. I ain't found out too, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Every day I be around him, I ain't gonna lie. I always look at him a little. Is he gonna punch me in a minute?
You should.
Yeah, but he back with Amber now.
Yeah.
And back together.
Well, I mean, I pray for him, man. You know, I ain't got no hard feelings with Shayla, man. You know, I went through that situation with her. Or Aunt.
Yeah, I got hard feelings. It's hard.
It is hard.
What time you call about to go?
I gotta head out. Actually, I gotta go see about looking at.
That's one thing I love about you, brother. You don't stay at people's house too long. No, for real though, I really appreciate that because.
So, somebody said, well done, Wayne. It's best to keep out of this situation. But he's already in it because he's gossiping, okay, about them. Somebody said Shayla was down for the money, and I pray Anthony is not playing Amber. He will reap what he sows. Somebody said Shayla was spazzing out on Anthony, showing her true colors, and she wasn't his piece anymore. That's why he went back to his wife, Amber. Actually, he was trying to get back with Amber for the longest. Remember the earrings he bought her? That was way before Shayla started spazzing out. Okay? So he's been trying to get back to his wife for the longest. And I don't know for sure if he's playing games to get his money, because again, remember when she told him they can just split everything in half. So I don't believe he's just doing this because he wants, the house or the money, because I believe he was going to get that anyway, because I don't believe Amber was going to take everything. Remember, that was Brittany telling her to do that. When she talked to Anthony, she said that they can split everything in half. Amber already has a house. She might would have went and just stayed in her house and gave him back his house. I don't know. But I feel like if he was using her for the money, to keep it all of his money, he could have just did the split in half. Because in the court of law, since he cheated, Amber is entitled to more than half. Okay? And he can liquidate anything he wants to and do all these little tricks he can do. A good-ass lawyer will still tear him up in court. So that would be the stupidest thing in the world to do. Plus, he's carrying out these little fake acting with all these other people. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to trick someone, I don't feel like you should be putting everybody else in it. Because then when they find out that you was lying, they're going to lose, whatever they have for you too. Like Coco, what's the name? Coca. Yeah, she's going to lose everything. You know what I'm saying? Because she told him not to be playing any games. All right. Kountry Wayne is not going to want to do business with him. Rolanda won't. Hold on, y'all. Ro isn't going to want to do business with him. So many different people just won't deal with him anymore because they're going to figure if he manipulated his wife like that, what makes him stop when it comes to them, especially being Kountry Wayne's business partner. So I think that would be a stupid move if he did that. Not saying that he still won't do it, but I think it would be stupid. Plus, Amber's going to be really upset. She's going to go for the gusto. Okay. You said Sonny is an airhead. Okay. Why you say Sonny is an airhead, Marcus? Shaquille, you said I don't like how Wayne said Anthony only with Amber for the money, but now he's acting like he on Shayla. So he's so wishy-washy. How can he even be on Shayla's side when Shayla was using his brother for his little money? You know what I'm saying? Then Shayla lied and said that the baby was his. So I don't understand why he's taking up for Shayla in the first place. He used to date Amber and everything else and was sleeping around with Amber when she met Anthony. So he should be taking up for Amber. That's crazy. These people are wishy-washy. That's why I call him wishy-washy. I don't understand why everybody is team Shayla. Shayla is not his wife. And just because you got a baby by him doesn't mean all that. You know what I'm saying? So many women got babies by men. Please. Melissa, she's a needy woman. She needs you to pay all her shit all the damn time. This costs people too much money. Sonny doesn't do that. Okay? So you're right, Shakira. That's because he's probably jealous. Because he really wants, he may still want Amber deep down inside. And Anthony Anthony is jealous of Wayne because Wayne been with his wife. I got you, Marcus. Right, Sonny definitely came in with her own bread. Melissa came in with some bills. All right. They definitely that. They definitely that. Sack chasers. They sure are. They used to date back in high school. And then, like I said, Shayla's escaped because she wants everything that Amber had. She wanted, they got Anthony. She got Mike. Hell, she may get with Kountry Wayne next. You just never know. Right. He was a stripper. And then she stopped stripping. He said he wanted her back when he had Daylan to go check on Amber. Right. That's why I said he started doing stuff a long time ago, way before Shayla was passing out. You know what I'm saying? He just couldn't find it. He couldn't find the courage to tell Shayla it's over and go back to his wife. Remember, he was going over to his wife's house, begging her back and stuff. Okay? He knows that, so I don't know why he's playing the innocent role, Michael. I just don't know. You know, she definitely was a gold digger and still is. Look what she concentrates on majority of the time with Anthony. She wants a bit better house. She wants to be in that mansion, that house. She wanted a bigger ring, a better vacation, a better wedding. She wants everything better than Amber. And she's all for that money. That's why she can go out here and request all that money she requested from him to go shopping. Who in the heck gives somebody that much money just to go shopping? And then she came back with those tacky ass clothing. You know, shit. I hope not. If he did, he just using it. But I hope not, since that used to be his brother's ex-woman, and she may have his brother's son. Because I really don't believe that boy is Anthony's. Him, that little boy, and Arby, they have the same type of forehead. And they did that for a reason. They did that for a reason. Let me make sure I didn't miss somebody's comment. Okay. So over here on Shay's Tube, I do it a little different. I know some places you go, they don't read your comments unless you do a donation. Over here, I try to read everybody's comment. Okay. When you donate, I want you to do it because you want to, not because I'm forcing you to. So over here, I try to read everybody's comments. Sometimes I miss people's comments, but I try. So you said, so I am confused. How was Amber and Mike high school sweethearts if Amber was from Detroit and Mike from Ohio? I don't know. Maybe he moved to Detroit and saw her in college. I don't know. Or maybe she went to college in Ohio. Who knows? He sure was. He was salty when he saw Victor at the house. Okay, so like I said, he's been, listen, I don't think he has ever really fallen out of love with Amber, okay? And I have said that you can't be in love with people and cheat. But if somebody else cheats on you and you're holding that resentment, I feel like some people can, you know, because they put that love to the side and they more focus on the person cheating on them. And so they're basically trying to get that person back. And that's what I feel like he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because he never proposed to Shayla. He never made no real plans with Shayla. Okay? He was just getting him some goodies. And when he got those goodies and got tired of her, he went right back to look for the real McCoy, which is Amber. The only thing he needs to do, though, is be more sincere, set some real boundaries with Shayla, break off that relationship for real. Go and do visitation rights and custody things and go take another paternity test. And just be more sincere with his wife and stop focusing so much on Shayla, how she feels. Just because you have a baby with someone, it doesn't mean that you should care any less about your wife's feelings. Feelings are feelings, whether you have a child with the person or not. And I think, and it is what it is. Okay? You said he prayed over her marriage hand. He prayed over her marriage hand in Jamaica instead of asking her to marry him. Right. He wasn't trying to hook up with this woman for real. That's what she wants. She wants everything that Amber has because she's not happy within. She's not happy with herself. That's why she can contemplate ending her life over this man. Okay? That's why she can do that. She is more focused on getting Anthony back than maintaining the image of a family and actually getting herself together, getting a job, getting her own place, and taking care of her son. The girl is a damn trip, okay? Wayne's eggplant ruined the Daltons' marriage because if Wayne wanted to rekindle, she would leave Anthony in a heartbeat. You know what, Marcus? I hate to say that. But I think you're right. Because I remember when Amber was trying to go over there and basically it looked like that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to get KW interested again. And he told her that he had a girlfriend. Now she was wearing all those clothing, seductive looking clothing, her chest showing and things like that, looking like she about to go out to a club somewhere or out on a date. So I believe that somewhat. I'm wondering, is she completely over KW? So that's why I said her and her husband need to talk for real. They need to talk so they can see if they really should be staying together. Because if she still feels some type of way about Kountry Wayne and he still feels some type of way about Shayla, then maybe they should not be together. So that's why they need to talk and find out what they really want to do and find a real solution for their marriage. That's what they need to do for real. Shit, Mike going around telling everybody about Anthony and Shayla. That's why Kountry Wayne needs to shut up. And this is another skit that just came out an hour ago. And I'm going to show it to y'all. Hold on. You say he told her that she's a good woman for Arby. Take that, but they would never be together. And honestly, that's why she should have stayed with Arby. Okay? Because that is his baby, I believe. Or she should have stayed with Mike. Because Mike really did care for her. Sonny would have never came in the picture. You say Anthony does not want Shayla. I hope not, Shakia. I hope he doesn't want her. I wish he would stop feeling so sorry for her because she had a baby. Shit, you feel sorry for the baby. Go down there and do visitations. Go down there and do a custody agreement and make sure that is your baby. And give her a healthy amount of money to take care of him. And then she can go pay her own rent, get out that apartment because she shouldn't be there. Go get her own place and pay the rent out of her child support money and get herself a job. That's what you do when you want to show concern for your baby and for your wife. Okay? So let's go to the next skit, you guys. Let me refresh it. Let me see if she put it up yet. So it's right here. We watched all of these, okay? So let's go ahead and see this right here. Look at Ro over here and Natasha. Mike finna run his mouth to Sonny now. Okay? This is a crazy, that's why you don't be going and telling people business. Because what they do is run into other people, then they get stuff wrong, and it's gonna be a whole lot of confusion. Just look at this, running around the whole ATL talking about Anthony and Shayla and Amber. And then they sympathizing with Shayla's spanky ass.
I cannot believe you got me here. Try Hardee's. It's crazy.
I normally don't eat Hardee's, but the baby wants some Hardee's.
Oh, the baby, you gonna blame the baby?
No, cinnamon roll.
The French fries.
Yes, it's really good.
Damn, that cinnamon roll looks good.
What was you and Wayne
Hold up.
talking about?
That damn cinnamon roll looks good. Y'all just look at that food again. That cinnamon roll. That damn cinnamon roll. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
Roll.
The French fries.
Y'all, that cinnamon roll looks good as ever. Okay.
Yes, it's really good. What was you and Wayne talking about?
Talk about the Cinnabon French fry lover over here.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
What about me?
I told him be expecting.
You told him?
Yeah, I told him.
What you say?
He just gave me some real game, you know. So I kind of went to him because Wayne is a good father, you know. He play around a lot. He don't play about his kids. So I kind of want to talk to somebody like that. He just gave me some insight talking about how it's going to change my life.
You want to try it?
No, I don't.
You sure? It's really good. Okay. All right.
But now he was saying, you know, it's going to change my life, and I just told him I was a little scared, but I'm ready.
You scared? You seem a little excited too.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing that heartbeat, hearing, you know what I'm saying, just knowing his life, definitely excited now.
Definitely hit different.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your girl, you brought up Shayla.
What about Shayla?
How about Anthony left Shayla and then back to Amber? Yes. Not like no affair, like he back, they back together, back with his wife.
No, I mean, I know Shayla is devastated.
Shayla, what you worried about Shayla for? That girl, that's karma. That bitch called karma. When you do grimy stuff, that's what happened to you.
No, I know, rightfully so, but she really loved him. Like she really loved him. Like she
Love.
Like she risked her friendships, her relationships. She risked a lot, even with you, to go and be with him. Like she really loved him. And then they have a baby, like an actual baby, like we about to have.
Yeah. I guess I can understand that part.
You understand?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, you know. I didn't think that far into I understand. What?
Then you find out this baby giving you some feelings, a little empathy, a little sensitivity.
Is it good?
You sure you don't want to try it?
I'm not.
He ain't gonna try that because he already. Melissa called him fat. Somebody said this makes no sense. She loves someone else's husband. Why is everybody sympathizing with Shayla? Right. These people are absolutely crazy, okay? Crazy. And somebody said, I know I can't understand that because you shouldn't mess with nobody's man or husband. Okay? I guess you mean I know why some can't understand that. Well, she probably meant, I know I can't understand that because you should not mess with anyone's husband, man or husband, especially a husband, okay? Because a husband, you shouldn't mess with their boyfriend either, but you're not breaking no damn covenant if you mess with somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend. You shouldn't do it because it's not right. But a marriage is totally different, okay? You're messing with the covenant, okay, between them, God. Okay, that's a no-no. You're encouraging and making this person, not making them commit adultery. Okay? You're just doing so much. You shouldn't just do that. You shouldn't be interfering with the marriage. In any way, you look desperate when you go after a married person, you know. And I mean, you don't have any self-worth. You don't think more of yourself to be giving yourself to a man or a woman that already has somebody else that could basically go back with their significant other and leave you standing there looking stupid. Let's go up here. Let's see what y'all said. You said that's not his kid. She knows that's not Anthony's baby. It sure isn't, and I believe it's not his baby. Neither Anthony nor Amber are healed enough to get into a healthy relationship with each other. Where is Bishop Chris? And I agree. You know, I said, Marcus, they definitely need some Christian counseling from the bishop. And then Marcus said, y'all ever had McDonald's fries and vanilla milkshake? I have, but check this out. That's why I got to stay from Chick-fil-A. I used to didn't really eat it, but I started eating it recently, and I'm getting ready to stop again because I get their fries, right? And I get that ice cream, and y'all going to say, yuck. I put my fries, I take my fry and dip it in the ice cream and eat it like that. I know when I be doing that in the car, people be looking, probably laughing. That's what I do. That tastes so good together, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So I know that McDonald's fries and vanilla milkshake tastes good together, Marcus. And then I said facts to Shakia for her comment. And then I also said right to Mike when he said that Shayla's getting her karma. I said, yep, she's reaping what she sowed. And then you said, Shakia, nobody's looking at what Amber lost. F Shayla in her feelings. I'm about to start adding sound effects again. That's the same thing I say. Okay? F Shayla in her effing feelings, okay? For real. Because Amber, being his wife, went through way more than Shayla did. Shayla put herself in that situation. Amber did not ask for Anthony to cheat and Shayla to betray her friendship, their friendship. But Shayla put herself in this mix. I don't understand why all these people are feeling sorry for this skanky ass woman. All right, point blank. She's no good. She's a manipulative person. She's a liar. She's everything negative. She don't have any ambitions, no goals. She's not motivated to do anything. She can't even take care of a child right. She fell asleep when the child was up playing. She always damn complaining, like she does not know what it takes to be a mom. She acts like she has 50,000 kids when she only has one. She's only been a mom for a hot, daggone second, and she's already exhausted. And she acts like she cannot be a mom without having Anthony around 24/7. She should want this dude to be out there working so he can make all that money so he can send it to her stupid self for that baby. She sure is. Is she pregnant for real? Sonny messed with Shayla old man. Who is Shayla's old man? Talking about Mike? Because yeah, you're talking about Mike, right? But Mike and Shayla had broken up, and also Shayla was never like really into him like that. She just pretended. She really wanted Anthony all along, and she just settled for Mike. She's the one who settled. Okay, she settled for Mike because she could not have Anthony. That's why as soon as Anthony started getting jealous and started getting back into her life, she dumped Mike and got back with Anthony. You said Marcus is their marriage. Let them figure their marriage out. I heard that. Shayla act like she have a IEP. Okay. Audrey said Atlanta week. Coco warned you. Yeah. He's gonna reap what he sow. And thank you so much for being here. And Coca-Cola. What's her name? Cola. What's her name? Oh God, I can never pronounce her name. What is it? Coca-Cola. No, it's not no Coca-Cola. It's Coca. Coca definitely warned him. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he's not playing no games. Shayla can't even compete with Melissa. Melissa at least had a stripper job. Plus, Melissa now works in a clothing store. I saw her in the other skit. She was in there doing stuff in the store, so I think she works there. You know, Melissa's a cute girl, too. She looks better than Shayla. Michael Brown, Shayla messed with Mike and knew he dated Amber. Right. He sure did. Mike was with Amber. Shayla only wants everything that Amber had. Yeah, Coca. Fiber, thank you so much for being here. Amber also lost her adoptive son. She sure did. Adopted son. Because of them. All right. I would have been in jail for real. She did go to jail, but I would have been still in jail because I would have not only beat the crap out of Shayla, but I definitely would have got Anthony too. That's on everything, making somebody lose their child. And then y'all saw that skit, right? Then Amber's dad started talking and stuff, going off on Anthony. I don't know why he chose to do that when the dad going child lady, what you call the people, DH, whatever you call them, the not protective service, but the child custody people, the adoption agency person came there for the interview. I don't know why her dad chose to go off on Anthony at that time. That was crazy, you guys. That was crazy. I knew then that she would lose full custody, period, any type of chance whatsoever. He needs to, huh? That would be a hot ass mess. They would probably go off on him for sure. All right, let's go ahead and look at the next skit, you guys. So yeah, you see that they can't keep a secret. That's why you shouldn't be telling people business, because they go and tell the next person, and they tell the next person, and they tell the next person. Now, y'all, let's switch to, I thought I saw the skit on here. We saw this one. We saw this mess right here. Where is the skit where I thought I saw the skit where that must have been really old. Let me see if this is it. So they go into the hospital. Let's see this real quick.
Come on in.
Hello, welcome back.
Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Hi,
Mike.
Dr. Butler, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay, so last time we had some lab work that was a little bit confusing. So what we want to do now is make sure that we're on the right track, okay? So let's go ahead and get started.
Do y'all think he's a real doctor? I was wondering about that. Or you think he's just an actor?
We're going to get set up for this early ultrasound, okay?
Wait, hold on. Somebody said that Sunny is pregnant for real. Is she? Let's see. Oh, they just said it because of the real heartbeat. That doesn't mean that that's that. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this.
Let's go ahead and get you set up. Okay, it could be a little bit cold, okay? All right. Okay, so let's take a look. You feel a little pressure. Okay, that is going to be confirmed. So it is a bit early. So at this point in time, what we have is we have our gestational sac here, and we have the uterus, and we have an embryo that's implanted right there. You are indeed pregnant. Congratulations, you guys. I know this is a lot to take in, so I'm going to let me give you a minute to deal with that, and I'm gonna let you have your time, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Of course. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Sonny, I know you don't trust me. And I understand why, the whole situation with the store and amongst many other things. But this is different. I promise you on my life, I'll never turn my back on y'all. You understand that? No matter what, I'm gonna be there for you. for y'all. And I'm gonna be an amazing father. And you're gonna be an amazing mother. Okay. So don't worry. Something to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. I promise you.
Okay, that was a touching scene. Let's get them right here. Well, I'm trying to get her in the picture too. Wait, let's get her in here. Let's get it right here. Okay. Somebody said, Shayla, girl, you need to see and hear this. So somebody said she's pregnant in real life because they heard the heartbeat. That does not mean that she's pregnant in real life, okay? We can't see underneath that cover, and you know those are sound effects and things like that. Somebody said Shayla is going to be so mad. Why? She'll probably be jealous. She would probably be jealous because Mike is there, being with Sonny, being as he should be. Now, since she is pregnant, and he acts like he has feelings for her, I don't understand why he's still seeing Melissa there. He might as well just break it off with Melissa. For real. Because I wouldn't want him anymore. You know, I don't think he told Melissa yet about the baby, but when he tells her, I would just basically break it off with him. For real, for real. Because what's the point? He has a whole child coming with another woman. You said Amber. You said, wait a minute, hold on. You said, I think Melissa is going to lose that store. I think Diva have clause in the contract in case Mike and Melissa don't work out. Wow. So she's owner of it, huh? Who's a horrible actor? Amber is going to pop off on Shayla. And I can't wait to see it, Alexis. No, Sonny has 2 sons in real life. If you go to her page, she's not pregnant in real life. Oh, okay. She got 2 little boys, huh? I believe some of the peeps they hired to act in the acting school. They sure do. Are we sure it's Mike's baby or the Wu-Tang actor? Mike is going to cry. That's Mike's baby. How could it be old dude, baby? Sonny would be farther along. Okay? Because Shayla, hey Clayton, thank you so much for being here. Don't want nobody to have anyone she has been with. Yeah, that's true. She's going to be jealous. Plus, Mike is going to be a better dad than Anthony. Melissa and him broke up. He told her he told her, I need to go see that skit. Melissa knows now, and she broke it off with Mike. And Hollywood told Mike to stay away from the family. Okay, cool. Good, because that's what she should have done. He up here having, entanglements, get somebody else pregnant. Why would you still be with him? So hopefully he does exactly what he says in the skit, because you know how men say one thing and do something totally different. Just like some women do the same thing. So we hope that he does what he says he's going to do. I actually think they should just get together anyway, all the way together. Just be the dude. She done got a baby, and they are expecting a child. They got to raise a child together. He's not married or anything else. She isn't anymore. So why wouldn't they get back together? Why wouldn't they get back together? They was together anyway before. That's why they were still messing around. All right, so let's see what else we can show real quick. I want to see that skit where he told her. Let me see where that's at. Because I already showed you all these new skits here. We already saw this, right? Here's the one with Melissa. That's Melissa right there. Let's see if this is the one. Yep, that's it. Let's see this. Yeah, we need to clean up. Mike need to straighten up a little bit, huh?
What's up, man? I don't know. I feel like I'm here because I talked to my mom.
I don't know why they be having this so low. I can barely hear this. Can y'all hear this? Turn this up a little bit more on my end so we can come up higher.
Basically said we came this far, so
I should talk to you. And I thought about it. I agree with her. Not trying to make excuses for you, but you said you was in a weird space at that time, and I feel like now we've been better. So I'm trying to give you the grace. I don't know how we gonna move forward, but if this what we doing, then you just gotta make some real promises, and you gotta really stick to your promises.
So, do you think that our love is strong enough to make it through anything?
I can't say that. All I could say is if you willing and I'm willing, then we can do our best and try. If both of us doing what we supposed to do and not what you were doing.
Right. Well, sometimes, you make mistakes. Some of the repercussions or some of the things that come from those mistakes, they don't go away, baby.
What you mean they don't go away, Mike?
Melissa, Sonny's pregnant.
You said she what?
She's pregnant.
Mike, you really got this girl pregnant on me. You've been asking me to like, Mike, every time I think it can't get no worse, it's like it keep getting worse. Ain't no way you really went and got this girl pregnant, Mike. So not only did you sleep with her, you slept with her unprotected. And then you that slow, you couldn't even pull out or nothing. And you act like you want a baby with me. Now you got a baby with another girl. Mike, ain't no way you sitting here like, oh, I know.
Sorry.
Hey, Mike, I don't know what you gonna do. I can't do this. Like this, no, Mike, no. You blew it. Look, I swear you blew it. Just when I thought it couldn't get no worse, and I'm dealing with it. And I'm trying my best to be patient with you and give you grace. You just keep digging the knife deeper in my back, Mike. That's all right, Mike.
Okay, girl. Go on, girl. Okay. Somebody said, say what you want, but Melissa been pretty solid. He wrong for this. Another commenter said they're happy that Sonny is pregnant. And then somebody said, wow, Mike, I feel so bad for Melissa. Wow, Mike, just wow. I don't understand why these people keep on having entanglements with all these people and they're not using protection. Because even though he messed up and had an entanglement with Sonny, if he would have used protection, she wouldn't be pregnant. Okay? So the thing about it is, Mike is hella wrong for this. Okay? Melissa was, true to him. All right? Started with the chain when he initially went off on her, when he thought she stole the chain. When in reality, she got the chain back for him and stuff. So she was down to earth from the get-go, and Team Mike in there for him. So I don't understand why he did all that, why he slept around with Sonny, and certainly without using some protection. Just like Anthony did the same thing. It's one thing to cheat, but it's a whole nother entire thing when you cheat and you don't use any protection to protect the person you are with, your wife, your girlfriend, or whatever. This is nasty. So I don't blame Melissa. I would be mad. I don't believe she's breaking up with him though. You know, she's mad right now. She's probably going to end up getting back together with him. If she doesn't, it's going to be tripped out because you know I just think she's going to get back together with him. And I do remember that. But to get her pregnant, goodness, you would think, like I said, you would think that he would have used something because she was also, you know, still dealing with J-Mo. Remember, she was trying to make J-Mo jealous at first. So I think that's why she did not say much about him. I mean, she said stuff, but not like you would think would do. And Sonny knew about her too. Sonny knew about Melissa. So it's like they were doing what do you call that? They had like open relationships or something. I don't know. That's what it seems like because Sonny knew about her and she knew about Sonny. But the thing about it, he should have worn protection, you know, if he's going to be sleeping around. And I don't think that Melissa knew that he was sleeping around either because Melissa was mad about that. You know, maybe in the beginning she might have known. I don't know for sure, but certainly not now. Later on, you know, when they are supposed to be in love with each other and things like that. So that's a trip, y'all. And I honestly feel sad for her, you know. And so he doesn't clean up his place. Melissa was cleaning up, right? Right. Why let her move in with you? That's what I'm saying. That's stupid. And then you're still sleeping with this woman. You're not using any type of protection or anything. You're just setting out with her and not protecting your moment because you don't know. I mean, you don't know who Sonny could be with. That's crazy. If you're going to cheat, at least put on protection to protect the person you're with, the other person. That's crazy. So what is going on right here? Let me see. That's what's the name now. So he telling Sonny he chose her to be the mother of his child. Why come he didn't choose? Why didn't he chose Sonny to be the mother of his child? But why come he didn't choose Melissa? I thought he asked Melissa to have a baby. This is so weird. They said Sonny loves Mike and he knows it. Somebody said they tired of Sonny. Wow. That is crazy. Let's go to watch this real quick. I like those shoes Mike got on, house shoes. I guess those are house shoes. Those are cute.
Well, I told Melissa, so she knows.
Okay. What's that supposed to mean for me?
I mean, that means I'm taking accountability. I'm all in. I'm trying to show you that I'm ready to step up and be a father. I mean, it's a start. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's mad at me. I know. I get it.
Do you? Because now, because there's a baby, you want to act like you want to be around me. You want to act like you want to talk to me. You want to act like that.
It's not about that. It's not about me just because there's a baby. I mean, of course, I think we have history, and I do care about you, Sonny. But the baby
care about me
changes everything. It has nothing to do with what I think about you, what you think about me. The baby's a priority. You know what I'm saying? If you're the mother of my child, that's a part of it. I got to make sure you're straight too. But it's not just that. I mean, come on.
Mike, you really I don't understand you. Like you act one way and then you do something different and now you're all in. Are you really all in?
I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm not gonna leave you by yourself. This is something we did together. This is something that I've wanted.
You wanted?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't plan it, but I wanted the opportunity to have a child from the beginning.
With me?
Yeah. If I had to choose somebody, yes. We have our things that get in the way of us, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it changes our connection. I think it's undeniable. I think we're going to be great parents together, to be honest with you.
You always do this, but my sister is on her way over here to take me to get the ultrasound. So
Ultrasounds today?
yes, my ultrasound is today. She's about to come get me.
She don't have to come get you. I can take you.
Mike, you don't have to do that.
I want to take Sonny. Can I please take you to? Can we go together? This is a big moment. This will be the first time we hear heartbeat. I think I deserve to be a part of it. I would like to be if you let me. Please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. Well, I gotta call her and tell her don't worry.
Yeah, tell her don't worry about it. Yeah, we go together. We just yeah. Appreciate that. I'm gonna go grab the car.
Okay. Let's stop it right here. Okay. So they said that Sonny is probably in love with Mike and she should admit it. I don't know for sure. Mike, on the other hand, though, needs to step up his game and stop cheating. All right, point blank. If he wants the one woman, he needs to be with that woman and not be doing entanglements with the other. All right, he needs to make up his mind who he wants. Now, like I said, I don't believe that Melissa is like breaking up with him 100%. I just think she's mad. So we will see what happens when she tries to come back into Mike's life. But with all that being said, even if they do, Melissa and Mike get back together, he should still, take accountability for the child he has with Sonny. He said in time, but not now. He doesn't want a baby with Melissa. Yeah, because he having one with her now. And he definitely can't be faithful. Gosh, he definitely cannot be faithful at all, which is a damn shame. Like we said earlier, these men in these skits right here find it very hard to be faithful. The women do too, to a person. They really do. Okay. And maybe that's the storylines for Kountry Wayne, because these people cannot stay faithful for nothing in the world. The only one that I do know that's faithful in their relationship or marriage is Chase. He hasn't stepped out. He said weird stuff, but he hasn't stepped out on Candace at all. So they are a solid couple. I can't really think of no one else. Well, I don't think Rolanda, when she was with Malachi, she didn't cheat or anything, but as far as somebody being married and acting like they're married, I think Chase and Candace, they have a strong relationship. Yeah, I used to love I haven't been watching his skits lately. I'm going to have to start watching his too. So the last time I watched these skits was when I can't even remember what he was doing. But y'all know what tripped me out the other day when we was watching Kountry Wayne. I think it was yesterday. And he said, yeah, he started going into his other character, Drip. And I wonder why he haven't did a skit about dripping lately. I guess he just wrote Drip out of the storyline. Then he used to trip y'all out when he played Drip and he'd be rapping and stuff. What was that rap? I'm trying to think of that rap he was doing. He used to trip me out with that and with the old man. Y'all remember that? So maybe he'll bring those people back, you know what I'm saying, those characters back so we can laugh. Yeah, we definitely need to get Dee and Tamara back together. They was cute together, huh? I remember them playing little games with each other and he getting mad. Y'all remember they went on that little trip and they all was in the cabin together? That was a trip. Momo, oh wow. And who is Tamara with? She used to be with the preacher, right? Not the preacher, but the deacon dude. What happened to him? I haven't even been watching that. Because last time I saw that, he was in an altercation basically with D boys. Remember? So I don't know what happened to that. And then he turned out he used to be a street dude, right? Was he still in the game and stuff? And you remember his family members and stuff? See, I started watching that sometime, you know, when they was doing that storyline. And I started just being more into Amber, Anthony, and Shayla, because we was like anticipating when they were gonna let Amber catch Anthony and Shayla. So that's what I was watching majority of the time. And then I was watching Ro and Malachi's situation going on, and then Natasha and her stuff going on. So that's what I was watching. Those are some of my favorite people anyway. Ernestine and Jay, Amber, Anthony, Shayla, Malachi, Rolanda, you know, and Natasha stuff, and Chase and Candace. I watched them. You know, those are the people I really watch. I watched Dominique too, because like I think she was trying to kiss Mike on one skit not too long ago, right? She was trying to rekindle. See, Mike, man, he be doing too much, y'all. Damn, I'm wondering if Mike actually loves anybody. He's a trip. But anyway, guys, I had fun today. We was on here for 2 hours. We went over a lot of skits, man. Hopefully, they will bring some skits in that will basically make Anthony and Amber move a little further. Let Anthony say he need to go ahead and get another DNA and things like that. Hopefully, they'll do that. Or let them go on a vacation so they can really rekindle their relationship and talk about some things and talk about how he got with Shayla and things like that. Hopefully they will do that. So Sunny is about what, 6-7 weeks pregnant, because that's the only time you can hear the heartbeat. Okay, so she got to be around 6 weeks to 8 weeks. So when she gets around 18 to 20 weeks, they can hear the baby heartbeat with a stethoscope. So I can't wait to see how that storyline will play out. Interesting, very interesting. You said Victor is going to come back for Amber. You think so? Do you think so? Let's see what these people are talking about. Hold on. Oh, I already know. Okay. He's not going to reveal that right now, but yeah. So you think Victor is going to come back? Let me make sure they didn't put up another skit for Amber. But she didn't want, I think Amber liked Victor because Victor provided a freshness type of thing, something that she never really experienced. Okay. But Victor wasn't any good either. Okay. Victor was trying to get a green card with a married woman, which is crazy. These people are crazy. Hold on. So we already seen this one. Hold on. So listen to this. I got to show y'all this skit if I can pull it up. See, this is why Dalen should have never said anything about Brittany, okay, to them. I hate, you know what I dislike before we get ready to leave? Yeah, he needs to get that green card. They should have left him in the skit though, and so he can do other things. They need to put him back in there. Okay, but listen, what I really do hate is when people, what was I getting ready to say? Let me go get the skit. Okay, what was that? When people reveal stuff about their personal relationship, right, and then they get with somebody else and they talk about the person, okay, they talk about the people that they know about. Like if a person vent to you about their relationship and then you go and talk about them to somebody else. I don't like that. Just like when you're dating or talking to someone and the relationship doesn't go the way that it should go, and then they get up on YouTube or get around their friends and they talk about you. They talk about you and then get mad when you kick back, when you go back on, when you get your lick back. They get mad. And then they talk about you in a way like they weren't all into you when y'all was together. I hate when people do that crazy shit. So let me show you this final skit for the day, because I just want to show y'all this. I just saw it. Let me refresh this. Let's see. Hopefully she has it up. If she does not have it up, then I'll and go back to the beginning. Okay, now I'll refresh it. After this one, hopefully they got it up. If she doesn't, then I'll show it to you tomorrow. See, I don't even see it. But I'm gonna tell you something. Dalen should have kept his damn mouth closed. She didn't put it up yet. They put it up they put it up 38 minutes ago. Let me just type it in the search bar and see if it will come up. Look at this. This is a damn trip. So his new girlfriend is venting to Keisha. I thought her name was, what did I call her before? Her name is Keisha. I don't know. What did I call her before? What? This is crazy. Let me see this. Unmentionables. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick. Well, we can't pull it up, but I'll tell you what. When I come back, we're going to look at this skit. Because in this skit, it's when Noelle vents to Keisha about Brittany's unmentionables. So they're talking about her. And that's plain ridiculous. Keisha is straight up hella ghetto for doing that. That is silly. It's like some kiddie shit. And like I said, I hate when people do that. You know, they talk about the relationship and then they get their friends in it and they start talking about the people, you know, the girlfriend or the boyfriend, like they know them. I hate when people do this. That's why people need to keep their mouths closed about their personal relationships. And Dalen shouldn't have said a damn thing. He didn't have to get up there and start talking. And then Keisha should have definitely, she should have never put that on social media. And I'm glad they all got a lawsuit from Tigger and probably from Brittany next, because that was plainly crazy. So tomorrow when I come back, we're going to do a reaction on that video as well as whatever else I see. Unless something major happened with Kountry Wayne, with Shayla and Amber, I'll come up later on. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll include when Noelle vents to Keisha about Brittany's unmentionables. That is crazy, man. I was hoping that this lady was going to have it up, but it takes her some time to put it up, at least an hour. And I'm getting ready to get off. So, yeah, she still hasn't put it up. I mean, so again, we'll just watch that, tomorrow. You said Amber needs a guy that is similar to someone like Malachi Senior, an alpha, not a beta. They must say right, not a beta like Anthony. I agree, because he's so certainly weak as hell. All right, he's weak, passive, everything like that. Gosh, he let people run over him. I don't like that. That's crazy. But anyway, guys, let me go ahead and do roll call, and we are getting ready to get out here. Let me put that music back on in the background. I had a good time with you guys today. We went over a lot of skits, too. That was fun. 2 hours. That was fun, you guys. So I want to say thank you to... Oh, I got to go all the way back. Wait, let's go all the way back. Now I got to get ready to go to work. Thank you to Jermaine for being here like always. And Icy Kitty says she loved your intro and outro. So thank you, Jermaine, for that. Thanks to Icy Kitty for being here, showing support. I don't know who this is, if he's still here or she's still here. So it is what it is. But thank you for coming over here and giving me a view. All right. Marcus, thank you for showing back up. I appreciate you hearing all your input. I know that's right, Jermaine. I know that's right. Tanya, thank you so much for being here, showing support. I appreciate you. Michael, thank you for being here, sharing your input. I appreciate you as well. Let's see us. Sharon, thank you for coming here, showing support. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Trapstar, thank you so much for coming back, showing support. I appreciate your input as well. Did I tell you, Marcus, thank you for being here and sharing all of your input. And I appreciate you. Joel, thank you for stopping by, showing support. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Alexia is always on time, girl. What's up? Thank you so much for being here, showing support. Shakia, thank you so much for being here too. You are always here as well. Thank you. A lot of y'all are always here. So I definitely would like to say thank you to you guys. All right. Let's see. Tanya, again, thank you for this donation. I definitely appreciate you, hon. And I'm definitely going to check out these movies, okay? Thank you, Michael, for telling me that. Yeah, congratulations to Mike and Sonny with their baby. That was funny, her trying Miss Angelina trying to pretend cry. She's so damn fake. And Audrey, thank you so much for stopping by, showing support, and hoping you subscribe to the channel. Y'all, it's getting hot here. I gotta hurry up. Woo! Clayton, thank you for coming back and showing support. Thank you so much, hon, for your input. Oh my God. And thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all, I had 200 or more people in here. That is great, man. These views are going up higher, and that's always a good thing. And I'm at over, I don't even know, 2,000 uploads. I can't, no, I'm wrong. It's 1 million, I think. I don't know. I don't even know for sure. I don't remember. I think I'm almost at 1 million. 1 million views. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to be checking it out. But thank you so much. Make sure y'all come back tonight if you can. I'm going to try to come in a little earlier. But y'all make sure y'all come back tonight to check out my Night Owl Talk Time. We got a good ass show. And of course, I react to some crazy ass videos. Y'all remember, I said I can say little words like ass, damn, shit. I can say little cursing words like that. I just don't need to be saying the hardcore ones, like ML, BITCH, WHORE, because y'all know Shay's too can say some stuff. And just really, really being downright nasty. You know what I'm saying? Not nasty as far as talking nasty. I'm saying being damn, basically hardcore rough. That's what I'm trying to change until, if somebody bring it out, they deserve that, then I can't guarantee anything. But other than that, I'm going to try to be good. All right? Try to be good. Thank you, Michael. You have a good night, too. All of you guys have a great night, good evening. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. If you don't come back tonight, make sure y'all check out my latest YouTube short if you are into shopping. And I'm thinking about going to another store doing a walkthrough and things like that. So be looking out for be looking out for that. And check me out on TikTok at Shay's Tube. I'll be over there dancing and doing hauls and stuff. So check that out. All right. And just check out all my videos and my community board. It's hard doing lives, y'all, because sometimes I'll be messing up. But anyway, y'all wait till I get this room straight up. I'm gonna come in here dancing. Y'all gonna be cracking up. All right, but wait for that. All right. Otherwise, y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And if you want to show additional support, you can do a super sticker, super chat, membership of $4.99 per month, or you can or you can do a Cash App donation at $Shay's Tube. All right. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a blessed day. Happy and blessed Thursday. And go out there and have you some fun. This is Shay's Tube, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Let me take all this stuff down, y'all. Y'all know the routine. I'm going to take these comments down. Shay's Tube. Okay, now let's go to do this. Remember, get out here and go throw on my clothes, y'all. I'm already halfway ready. It's hot as crap. If I don't have this fan on me, it's over. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, God. All right, y'all. Let me get on out of here. I just had to put that up and put this back up in this. Y'all know it takes me forever to do this, okay? Because all this shit I got on here is a trip. All right, y'all. Peace out. Let me turn this music down and then put this outro on. All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Right. Shoot on the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skit, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay Stuck vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know